And some Brandon Goddard and Charles Davis.
Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Texans. This time with Jeremy Langford. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. And after that play, we've got a man down, a member of the linebacking corps. And the medical staff will attend to it. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Shift together here from the D-line. On second down, Cutler. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Zach Miller as tight end there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. We see this offense, and we see Jeremy Langford, certainly a guy to watch in this game.
He plays a game with great determination, Brandon. In college, he played multiple positions before settling in at running back. He made the right choice.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, Cutler. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Texans take possession. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Osweiler on 1st down. This one complete. It's C.J. Fedorowicz. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Fresh set of downs here. They'll throw on 1st down with Osweiler. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Starting 11 defense.
Outside linebacker. The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Throwing, Osweiler. He finds his target, Fuller. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now Osweiler on 2nd down. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. It's Tracy Porter with a pick.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Starts with a carry by Langford. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. And how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And a look now at the defense for Houston.
Vince Wilfork is a terrific player. The first thing you notice, obviously, is his size. But his agility will surprise you. He can play defensive end as well as hold down the middle as a defensive tackle.
Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11. Cutler will throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And now look at him go. Touchdown, Chicago. Jaquiz Rodgers, 60 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
On 2nd down, here's Osweiler. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A very solid gain of 27. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Osweiler now to throw on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go now. They'll try and throw for it with Osweiler. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. He's got that one complete to Eddie Royal. 23 yards on the play.
Wow, I can't help it. When I see Jay Cutler throw the football and throw one like that with a big completion, I can't help but be impressed.
His arm strength, such an asset, huh?
It really is, because it gets him in trouble sometimes, but I think it gets him out of trouble more often than that.
This is Langford on 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Langford again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Cutler. It's caught. Eddie Royal. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Jeremy Langford. And some room to roam now. And he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. They come up in an offset eye. They'll run here with Langford. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
On 2nd down, Langford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jeremy Langford, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game. That was a really nice job there, stretching zone coverage by running that route, kicking it back towards the sideline and being open.
And a precise throw for the reception in the first. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Willie Young coming in from his outside linebacker spot. He buries him for a loss of 10 or 11. On 2nd down, Osweiler. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Osweiler. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 14 yards there on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll indeed go for it with Osweiler. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
Now Cutler on 3rd and long. Royal making the catch over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain.
Absolutely zero surprise at that throw we just saw. I mean, Jay Cutler has a whip for an arm.
And he's had it since he won a state title at Heritage Hills High School in southern Indiana.
Where in southern Indiana, though?
Well, he's born in Santa Claus. How about that?
That's pretty strong right there.
Nearby to my hometown of Evansville. Bet you've never been there, have you?
I have not been there, but I'm looking forward to being invited for a holiday cheer.
You're invited. Put that on your bucket list.
Thank you.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They come out here in the eye. They keep it on the ground with Langford. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. On 2nd down, here's Cutler. He completes it right side to White. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Quarterback and receiver on the same page, and they beat the man coverage. Sometimes you get too aggressive as a defense. You go into man coverage. That means you've got to win to the line of scrimmage yourself. On that play, the offense did. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jay Cutler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. And it is now 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out comes Houston. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away. Again on 2nd and 10 now, it's Osweiler. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him. On 3rd down, Osweiler. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion. Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Osweiler, surveying the field. He's going to take another shot here. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Onto the field now come the Bears. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break. That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board. Now it's Langford. And he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. And now out comes Houston. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know. I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution?
Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They'll throw on first down with Osweiler. And that's going to be incomplete. And well.